Hey everyone, welcome to the Weekly Lynx. Now you are reading the title correctly. I have been thinking about doing the MSQ. And there are a few reasons why, and I want to talk about in this video my thoughts on doing the MSQ and how I would do it and what you can expect if I do it. It's not something I'm 100% certain on, but gauging community interest here basically. I want to see if you guys would be interested in that kind of stuff. And if you are, let me know. I've definitely taken interest in doing the MSQ, simply because many people keep asking me, and we'll get into it in the video. Now, before the video starts, I just want to say 97.6% of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed, and I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button and show your support. I'm trying to hit 12K by the end of the month. That'd be a great goal to hit. I'm really happy about the channel growth and you guys supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, 12K by the end of the month. Let's go for it. So yeah, man, just kind of been thinking about it recently, just because of the idea of me being a story skipper was not something that I really wanted to market myself as, and it was not something that I really cared much about. I actually didn't know that I would get such a passionate response to me skipping the story when I started doing YouTube videos. I thought it was really crazy that that was even a big thing. I didn't even think that was a big deal at all. So just by the community outcry of people who either don't like me or really encourage me, which I listen to you guys more, people who actually support me and encourage me to do the things, encourage me to pay attention to the story and try out the story in this game, and it's made me kind of interested in it because I'm not somebody who actually hates stories. It is very true that I do normally skip stories in video games. In most games I play, I don't pay attention to the story. That's very true. But that's not to say that I don't like paying attention to stories. I think Mass Effect 2, Fallout, those kinds of games, more action-focused RPGs, have great stories. And I would say Mass Effect is my favorite series on planet Earth, my favorite video game series, and a lot of that is due to the storyline. It's more about, for me, finding storylines that I can care about. And I am not somebody who watches anime. I'm not somebody who likes JRPGs. Fire Emblem, Pokemon. Those styles of role-playing games are not games that I've basically ever played in my life. In fact, only recently have I started getting into those series because I bought a Switch recently. And I played my first ever Zelda game. I played my first ever Pokemon game. And those kinds of games have been not very amazing on the story side there. Maybe controversial opinion there, but yeah, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Sword, those kinds of games have been pretty on the story, because what I like in stories is more about gritty, dark storylines, and I know that people have been saying that Final Fantasy has that, and that's what's kind of made me interested in it. I like games like Mass Effect, where your teammates, they have consequences and they die, and people get hurt, and Metro. Metro is a great series as well, where you're down in the the nuclear post-apocalyptic Russia, and you have to find a way to survive down there. And those are the kinds of storylines that I've always really been interested in. Is more of gritty kind of soldiery realism. And people have been telling me that that's kind of what Shadowbringers is. It's a little bit more of a darker storyline, a little bit more of a real gritty storyline, which has been okay. Maybe this can be interesting to me. Now, before I even start the idea of getting into the story, I want to make sure you guys understand what expectations to have. Now, I don't want to force myself through boredom. I don't think I'm going to ever if I'm not enjoying it, I don't think I'm going to sit through a cutscene or read everything because I'm not having fun. I do plan on making a series out of it, and I have ideas of how I want to do it, but don't go into expecting me to pay attention to every fine little detail and every small little tidbit of storyline, because in reality, based on my own personal findings and looking into the MSQ, it's probably not a story I'm going to enjoy, and that's just kind of my objective outlook on it, is that I'm probably not going to enjoy the MSQ in this game. But I am willing to give it a shot, just because I find it kind of interesting. I think it'd be interesting to see my perspective on it as someone who's never really cared about stories in a video game. And that would be, kind of fun content to watch, in my opinion. And I plan on titling it something like Story Skipper Does MSQ, right? And we can give a recap. And there was a point on my stream the other day where I was giving not my thoughts, but I was trying to give my, what do I even say here? The way I see the story on the game on my stream, and I was saying, we're in the 14th Umbral era, and things I was trying to basically recap the story without knowing what the hell is going on in the story. I said things like, you know, we're in the 14th Umbral era, and people made fun of me because I thought that Grahatia was Emmett Selk, and I said the guy with the red hair with the white stripe is Emmett Selk, and people were just kind of like laughing at me in a way of just like, Lynx, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, which is very true. So I think it could be funny, it could be entertaining content to watch somebody like me go through the MSQ and really give my thoughts on what is it like for somebody who has you know, crazy ADHD issues to sit down and pay attention to a cutscene. And to be honest, it'll probably be really hard. It'll probably be really hard. But it is something that I wanted to do. That kind of ties into the idea of like, I'm expecting to have negative opinions on it, and I hope that if I do end up making this video series in the MSQ, that you guys can understand that people have different perspectives. And it's something I've said a lot in my videos, it's something I said in my Asmongold video, that everyone's kind of different, man. Everyone has their own perspective on things, everyone has a different view on what they like and what they dislike, and I'm hoping that if I do this storyline that you guys will not hate me for having a negative opinion on something you like. Because like I said, I do plan on, I'm not planning to not like it, but I do expect to not be thrilled by the story, to not be too captivated, to not be super invested in this story, just because I don't really like those JRPG anime style stories to begin with. And I'm hoping that if I do this, you guys can take it for what it is and just take it as my perspective on things. And hopefully that if I say I don't like this certain aspect, but you love that certain aspect, that we can still get along and you know, and be friends and understand the differences in opinions here. Because I've never in my life ever said that the story was bad, and I don't think I ever will. I understand that the story in this game is a huge aspect of why people play it. I understand that it's probably the biggest reason people play this game is the MSQ. I am not, like, you know, blind to the fact that people love this story, this game's story, but the thing is, it's just really not for me. Or at least that's the mentality I've had for many years. This is just not my thing. And it's fine to have different things. It's fine to have different opinions. It's fine to have different viewpoints on what you like and what you dislike. But yeah, I'm really hoping that if I do this and I do take on the MSQ, that if I don't like something, if I make fun of something, if I call something kind of dumb or kind of cringy, that you guys won't hate me for it, because that's just kind of how life is. And I always have my little Lynx flair on things. I don't ever want to become, you know, like a cookie cutter, you know, run-of-the-mill, lost in the crowd kind of YouTuber or content creator. I always want to do things uniquely, and I want to take a unique spin on it. I don't think my video style is going to be just me sitting through the video game and then giving my thoughts as I'm watching it. I kind of want to take a different creative approach to it, because I like taking creative approaches to things. I like taking on different creativity and different, you know, aspects to video creation besides just sitting down and playing a game. And I think the way I want to do it is to make it a sort of comedic video, make it kind of a funny thing, make it like a you know, a funny recap of the events that I played. So I'll probably sit down, record an episode, and then go back and kind of try to remember what I did. And that could be really interesting and really funny to me, like, in my opinion. Just like you know, it's something like the idea of the 14th Umbral era, which people were making fun of me for, or thinking that a different character was somebody else entirely. So that's the kind of style I want to take on it. I don't think I'm going to do like a video review of the MSQ, simply because that's not really my style. And I want to make sure that I always have a unique style in my presentation, my videography. And so you're probably not going to see, you know, Lynx reviews the MSQ and take it super mega seriously, but I will give it a fair shot. And I promise you guys that if I do take this on, that I will give it a fair shot. I'm not going to just bash everything I see and hate on it because I think it's funny, because I don't really think it's funny to just hate on things. And I know a lot of people that watch my videos, they not a lot of people. There are a few people who watch my videos that come into my Discord and they say the story sucks and I hate those people, which I've never agreed with, and I don't want to be associated with that negativity towards anybody. I don't want to be like associated with hatred or toxicity and things like that, because that's not my goal here. My goal as a YouTuber has always been to provide thoughtful discussions and to bridge the gap between different mentalities, right? I want to give the community of, you know, because this game is generally pretty casual, and most people I think understand that this is a casual driven game, and most people who play this game play it casually. And somebody like me who takes video games super seriously or tries to like speed run them and optimize them and play super well is in the minority. And I wanted to always give that casual player the perspective of somebody like me who takes games super seriously. And I want to do that again with the MSQ. I think it can be interesting to see what is it like for somebody who doesn't really care about the story to engage with the story. And this is something that ties into people who tell me that if I did the story, I would enjoy it. And I don't really agree with them, but again, I don't really know. But people tell me, like, how could you skip the story in this game? I can't believe you would do that. And I say, well, it just doesn't interest me. And they say, well, I'm sure if you put your time into it, you would enjoy it. And I don't really think that's true. I don't think, this is like my, you know, before I go in predictions, I don't think I'm going to really enjoy it. But yeah, it's just like, people have this this idea that the MSQ is the best written story of all time ever made. Nothing ever competes. And it's like the best written story in you know, any form of medium, not just video games. And I would love to see if that's true. And to another extent, I would love to see what I think the game does right and what it does wrong, and give my perspective. Because even though I have become somewhat of a controversial video maker, which I'm not really sure how that happened, because I don't think my topics are very controversial, they just share opinions. I think it would be great to bridge the two mentalities. I want to give people, you know, that watch my videos the different perspectives, you know, a different side of things. The Minority Report is the way I would put it, even though that's a good movie. So my whole idea with this is I will probably start this next month, and it will be, because I make 3 videos a week, right? I make a video on Tuesdays. Do I? Yeah, Tuesday. I keep forgetting because I have Patreon where I upload early, so it's a different schedule for me. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is my video schedule. Even though, you know, like I said on Patreon, I'm uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But anyways, I'll probably do Tuesday as my big discussion topic video, like my RMT video, my Asmongold video, my story, not my story, my what's the video I just came out with? I just already forgot. My one tricking video. Those kinds of discussion videos will probably be done on Tuesdays, and then maybe we'll do the MSQ series on Thursdays, and then Saturdays will be the weekly links. That's kind of my idea here for the future of what I plan on doing. But yeah, that's basically, man, I don't really know what else to say here. That's my whole idea is, yeah, I've thought about it. I have been considering it because of just how much people really want me to do it. And I think there are things that I will like and things I will dislike. And I hope I don't piss anybody off, man. I know inevitably I will. And if I say that the story is not good, I'll probably get a ton of dislikes, which is fine. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting. And I will give it a fair shot. I want to hammer that point in that, like, I'm not going to just bash it for fun. I promise you guys, I will give it a fair shot. I will put my time into it. But again, I will not force myself through something I don't enjoy. I am not going to go through every cutscene and every single line of text if I'm not having fun, because I don't want to throw myself through something that I don't enjoy. And I think that if I don't enjoy it and I'm not having a good time, that will be basically the whole entire summary and my proof that, like, look, man, I'm not sure I enjoy this thing. So that's basically my whole thoughts. Some of my predictions I have on what the story will be like. I'm expecting, people have been telling me that the first like 30 levels are pretty boring. So probably gonna run through the level like 1 to 30 content really fast, and then go on to I'm looking forward to Heavensward, because Heavensward is my favorite expansion, man. Heavensward is my absolute favorite expansion, and I don't think anything's come close to Heavensward in terms of quality and content. I think Heavensward set the bar for this game, and then this game has not followed up with it. That's just kind of my opinion. So I'm really excited to see the Heavensward story more than I am A Realm Reborn. I think A Realm Reborn is going to be pretty sleeper. Most people say that A Realm Reborn is pretty sleeper, and I think that's like a commonly agreed upon take, is to say that the A Realm Reborn story is not the good part of this game's story. So I am looking forward to the Heavensward storyline. I think that's where I will spend the bulk of my time in the MSQ. Stormblood didn't really get too many praises from people I know that did the story. It seems to go like, down, up, where it was A Realm Reborn bad, Heavensward good, Stormblood bad, and then Shadowbringers good. So yeah, if I'm not enjoying a certain aspect of the story, I'll probably just skip past it, guys. Gotta be honest, I'm not going to sit through every single little, like I said, every single aspect of the entire thing. Maybe I'll skip a few cutscenes, maybe I'll skip some quests here and there, but I want to get to the parts I'm interested in. I'm interested in Heavensward, I'm interested in Shadowbringers more than I am Stormblood and A Realm Reborn. But yeah, man, I don't know, what do you guys think of this? Do you have any recommendations of things that I should be thinking about before I go in? Like, how should I do this is my question. And what do you guys want to see, and what kind of opinions do you want me to give? Like, do you want me to review the characters? Do you want me to review the the experience of how it feels to play the game as a story skipper, or like how does the MSQ fit into what I enjoy. Like, those are the kinds of things I'm looking for in terms of your reactions. Like, obviously I can just make a funny video and go, yeah dude, the story, haha, it's funny and cool, but then like what I want to know is there something that you guys are interested in? Because as I said in the beginning of this video, I've always given like kind of the minority take on things as a hardcore player. And if you guys want any perspective or want me to focus on a certain aspect while doing the MSQ, let me know. And I always engage you guys in the comments. And if you've ever watched my videos, you'll know that I do read every single comment, and I respond to a lot of them. I enjoy reading your guys' comments, whether they're positive, negative, constructive, happy, fun, whatever. Seeing your guys' comments does make me really happy. So if you guys want to leave a comment and say, you know, this quest or that quest, or do this side quest, or there's a certain aspect here that people miss, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of the story. Let me know your guys' favorite parts. Tell me what your favorite parts of the MSQ are, so that when I get there, I can know that like this is a good part, right? That'd be really interesting. Obviously, you don't really. I've kind of been spoiled, so don't really worry about giving me spoilers, because I don't think the point for me specifically is to go in with a fresh coat of paint, because I basically already know all the story parts, right? Like I've played this game for 4 years. I'm not like going to be surprised by too much here. Like finding out that I don't know, somebody's a bad guy is not gonna like throw my, you know, blow my socks off like it would if you were a first timer. But yeah, let me know like what your favorite parts are, what you found funny, what you loved and hated, or you know, your favorite characters, something like that. That'd be great to hear from you guys, just to give some perspective before I go in of what I should be looking forward to. But yeah, man, I just got hit by an AoE. I hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Whenever this boss dies, we'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little thing here I did. Just kind of like a discussion, man. I really like talking to you guys kind of candidly, and I've enjoyed just kind of being like being honest in myself and to you guys. And there's one thing that I always have been in my life. It's that I'm very honest, and I really want to give my honest thoughts on the story here, because I think it'd be interesting. Alright guys, I'm going to let the video play out here, and I'm going to head out, and I'm going to get my Korean barbecue that's sitting at the front of my door. I ordered Uber Eats, actually. I ordered Uber Eats, and I thought I would get into this dungeon faster before they got here, but there's actually food sitting outside my house right now. And I'm hoping that it's not cold or nobody's stolen it yet. I would hate to go out there and find out that my food got stolen. Alright, but yeah, man, if you guys like this stuff, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And hopefully the next one will be the MSQ. That'd be cool. Alright, see ya. That's all I've got for you today, friends. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with my content. And check out my Patreon if you want to support me further. Follow me on Twitch for live streams, Twitter for tweets, and join my Discord to engage with me directly. All links are down in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.